Hi everybody, you are joining Karla again for another daily challenge. Today's challenge is all surrounding the skill of throwing. A skill that you will use in everyday life, even when you're at home. You could be doing a very simple job like dusting or cleaning out your cupboards, even baking actually, and everybody knows I love baking. When you're kneading dough or if you're throwing dough, you're going to be using that hinge movement across your shoulder and your elbow for throwing. It's more easily seen in sports, I'll give you that. Dodgeball, basketball, netball, football, darts even, and it is the art of a dart throw, shall we say, that we are going to be using today in our challenge. Lots of muscles and movements, even in just that darts throw. You have gross motor skills that's going to use the big or shift the big muscles across your chest, even the use of your abdominal muscles, to then move down your arm using your arm muscles to allow for that hinge movement. But you've got what we call fine motor skills as well. And that's going to move all that little intricate bones and muscles in your hands, your fingers and your wrists to allow you to pick up an object and release an object as well. So there's actually quite a lot going on in that throw movement. What you're joining me to do today is the 501 challenge. You are going to need an array of paper balls. I'm prepared already with a whole cup of them. Do not waste these. We will be using paper balls again in other challenges, so keep them for again, don't waste them. So get yourself prepared with some small paper balls. What you are going to need as well, and I'm going to shift to the side just a little, hopefully you can all see that, are cups. Now you'll see it better in the next video, but there are 6 cups. They're all worth different points, and I will explain why in just a second. Okay, so it's actually 6 cups that you are going to need for this challenge, and you can see how I've got them set up there in a pyramid form. They're all worth different points. Right at the front I have a cup worth 1 point, I have 20 points, 40 points, 50, 70 and 100 points there at the back, because you're joining me for what we are calling the 501 challenge. In the game of darts, players will start with a score of 501. They will throw darts continuously at the board until they get to a score of 0. We're going to work in opposite though. We are going to start with a score of 0. You are going to use the paper balls. Standing at a distance from your cups, you're going to throw these paper balls into your cup, building up to a score of 501. Doesn't matter how long it takes you. If you want to time yourself and see how quickly you can get that score, then absolutely brilliant. I might try and give that a go as well. But I want you to keep score. I want you to use your math skills and build up to that 501 challenge. Once you've done that, you can then do it in subtraction. Start with 501 and then build all the way down to 0. Obviously, this 1 pointer is going to become very important at the end. Let's give it a go, guys. Okay, let's do this. So I'm standing at a distance away. You can choose to be standing or you could kneel down to the ground. Totally up to you. But let's see how quickly I can do this. Huge amount of fun doing that one. I hope your adding up skills are a lot better than mine, because I actually watched the video back before I'm filming this one. I did myself out of 100 points. I could have been finished a lot quicker than I was. So if you want to have a wee tally score, it's good to do the mental maths though. I'm going to go and try doing it with the subtracting, so starting with 501 and then building all the way down to 0. But give it a go and happy adding up.